Hey, and welcome. How is everybody tonight? We are running a little bit behind. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. So we do apologize for that. But I am Samantha Wall, and I am here with Stephanie Butler and Kelly Shields.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
And tonight we're going to be teaching you attractive marketing and the tools that you need in order to have attractive marketing come all in together for you. So tonight, like I said, we're going to go over some attractive marketing. Do you guys have anything? How have you guys been?
Good, good. We're happy to be here. We're happy to see we have some people out tonight. Welcome to our Tuesday night webinar.
This is what number is this for us? Number 3?
This is number 3 of our Tuesday night webinars, so we're pretty excited.
This is awesome.
Yep.
I'm excited. Woohoo! Let's go.
So we're going to go into our stories and stuff like that for a little bit and just let you know exactly who we are. As far as what we're going to go through, we're going to teach you attractive marketing, how to make attractive marketing work for you so that you can keep selling and things like that. And we're also going to give you the tools that you need in order to make everything come together for you. So I'm going to do a quick screen share.
Excuse the dogs.
Yeah. That reminds me. Everybody, turn off your distractions.
Yeah, you might want to get out a pen and paper because if you have any questions, you might want to write that down, and you might hear some information you want to keep for later.
Put all the dogs away, the ones that bark anyway.
We put the birds away.
Are you seeing the screen?
We can see it, yeah.
We're babysitting my parents' dog right now, so it'll calm down, hopefully.
Perfect. So you guys are seeing the screen and everything?
Yep.
All right.
All right, so go ahead.
So who is Kelly and Stephanie? So you guys are here tonight because we wanted to share some information. And we just wanted to share a little information about who we are and how we got here. First off, this is Kelly and I'm Stephanie.
Hello.
Hi. We met a couple years ago, and not long after we came across a product that we just loved and we just wanted to share it, which is, a lot of people have that story, and it wasn't too much into it that we decided we really needed some help. And so this is where we're at. We came and we had to find a system for what we thought we needed to run this program, and that's where we're here. So we're going to give you a little bit of information about that later, but if you can see here, we have in the upper left hand corner, you have me and Kelly. We're just kind of hanging out at one of our events, and in the middle you can see us. That's a guitar we won for setting online sales, the most online sales in a 4-week period. And then there we are on the top right-hand corner speaking at one of our other events. And then we've got kids. Between the two of us, we have the triplets, which you see me pictured on the bottom left with Kelly's triplets, and they're doing the Ohio. You see us down there. And actually, Samantha might not know this, but this is actually in St. Pete, where her sister lives.
Yeah.
That picture with the kids in Ohio, doing the Ohio. So Kelly's from Ohio.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we thought we needed this system. I sent Kelly out to find this system, and he found it. And who did he find along with it was Miss Samantha Wall. She's got, and we'll give you, we'll talk to you about how you'll be putting in content out there and how people will be looking for your content. This is how we found Samantha. She was out there doing her job. We were out there searching for something, and just what she put out there was exactly what we were looking for. There's people out there looking for you, and then so that's how we met Samantha Wall.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
We subscribed in her page.
Hold on. Got. the screen
kicked off.
So.
Yeah, you're good. Sometimes when we have these, you know, you have technical difficulties and
Yeah, can you guys click on your on me as well so that we can
yeah,
keep
we
it on
just
the
learned
screen?
that. Yeah, just click on it. It's white. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I always forget to do that. Anyways, so yeah, our journey began what, almost 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Mhm.
almost.
They had clicked on a link of mine and ended up becoming some teammates. It's been an awesome journey. I met them for the first time in Colorado, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They were coming to Denver to go to Austin. We were going to Live the Dream event. So this is all of us over here. This is my husband as well, in Austin at Live the Dream. And then when we started Tipsy Tuesday, oh my goodness, guys, we're coming up on 1 year of Tipsy Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next week, right?
And you
Is that-
never missed a thing. I mean,
Is that crazy? I know.
teamwork. I mean, we were coming home. We stopped and did one at a rest stop when Samantha had she couldn't do it. And we're like, well, we'll do it for you. And we were traveling back from, I don't even know where we were traveling from.
I don't know,
But
but
we-
we were
but we-
traveling.
You guys were coming back from Ohio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
maybe.
something. And we just stopped at a rest stop and
did it.
and did it.
But I mean, every week, and we'll talk about consistency and that as we go on. When we talk about the system and why we decided to, you know, opt into getting that information, and then in turn becoming friends and building businesses with this information and these tools that we'll let you know about here tonight.
Exactly.
And then over here on, I guess, the right side is Kelly and Stephanie came into Denver to come see me, as well as to do some business here in Colorado. So they came in and we had a great time. Kelly didn't realize, Florida boy coming to Colorado, didn't realize that there would be snow on the ground. So I had to take a picture of him in his flip-flops in the snow. It's been quite a journey. For less than 2 years, we've been in 3 different states together and done a lot. I think that's what, you know, one thing that we will cover tonight is community and really, you know, support of people and how to build this business with the support of the surrounding people that you have.
And it's a relationship business. And I mean, look at the relationship that we built just within those short 2 years.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Who am I? I am Samantha Wall. Hi, nice to meet you. I have been in network marketing since January of 2014. I started out as direct sales, you know, doing the door-to-door thing, and I still very much keep up with my outside offline business as much as I do my online, but I knew that the money was definitely online. So about 9 months before my son started kindergarten, I jumped on and really started trying to figure out how I could bring my business online. And that's when I ran across the system that we're going to talk about tonight, which is My Lead System Pro, and really just jumped in and started. So since I started, I've been on the My Lead System Pro Success Story Friday twice. I've traveled around, as you can see on the last slide. We've traveled and seen each other and done amazing things. So this down here is my why. It's my husband, my son. That's my son and I traveling to Florida to come see these folks. And then we do a lot for Special Olympics. So that was an airplane pool here in Colorado. Excuse me, here in Colorado. And fortunately, my son and my husband were on the news, so I had to take a quick snapshot of that. I've traveled around. I've met all sorts of amazing people at events and things like that. That's me and Ray Higdon, me and April Finley. They're also all part of the MLSP system as well. And then I was asked to do an article on Network Marketing Magazine. So I had done an article. I also have been guest speakers on different people's webinars. And of course, I started the Tipsy Tuesday back 1 year ago. So I was pretty excited, being that I was very nervous about doing webinars and things. And then right down here is getting an award in my primary. I need to put on L1.
Yes, you
One.
do, because
Absolutely.
congratulations. I got to tell you this morning, but
That's so awesome.
that's just great. Whenever you make an achievement, it's just, and the first ones are always the hardest. They really are. So here, and here we are.
Here we
Yeah.
1 year into Tipsy Tuesday, and you're L1.
L1.
That's right. That's right.
It's all downhill or uphill from here. I mean, wait, downhill. Wait,
Yeah.
what is that?
I think
It's
there
all
will
good.
probably be a lot of hills along the way to the millions of dollars.
We still got a little ways, but we're good.
So what you will learn tonight, how online marketing works for your business, attraction marketing, what it is and how does it work, and how it'll work for you, and we'll let you know how it all comes together. How you can make 100% commissions, tools you'll need to build a multi-million dollar business. There are tools that you need to make your online marketing work and come together. You've all been out there, you've all been through it, but you definitely need all of it to get to where the top earner status is. Plenty of people out there will, never, unfortunately never make it because they don't have the tools to make it and stay in front. So the same thing, how to build a relationship and keep selling to your prospects, which is very important. We'll get into it as we go, but it's, as soon as you start building those relationships, you can keep selling to people for years and years and years and years. I mean, just think of your favorite store. You keep going back to it because you have a relationship with them, or you keep going back to your same, whatever person because you've built a relationship. We're going to teach you how to build those relationships and how to keep them up, because as all of us live busy lives. We're moms, we're dads, we have work, we have dogs, we have whatever it is in our life. We are busy, and it's really hard to keep up relationships with your own family and friends, let alone all your prospects. And we're going to teach you the easy way to be able to do that. And then common questions about attraction marketing and the system. So stick around, because there's a lot of questions that people have about the system that we're introducing to you tonight, which is My Lead System Pro. So stick around and make sure that you find out these common questions.
And what you're going to learn from this is it's basically, what's taken us 2 years to learn, we're going to give it to you right now. You're not going to, that's that 2 years that you don't have to learn all that stuff, because we're going to teach it to you right here.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is attraction marketing? It's putting yourself in front of the perfect prospect as the go-to person in your niche. Imagine having people hunt you down rather than you chase them down about the business. This literally happens with this tool. It's such a powerful tool for your business. The way it all works.
Explain what niche is real quick. If those who don't know what a niche is,
Niche.
Or niche, I can't even pronounce it.
Whatever your primary business is, if you're makeup, then that's your niche. If you're travel, then that's your niche. If you're anti-aging, then that's your niche. So, getting people to recognize you as the go-to person. Branding is so big online, which goes right along with the attraction marketing. So when you're out there, I mean, you are your own brand. No matter what, people might try to be different or whatever, but as soon as you become you are branding yourself. If you're a horse lover and that's what you share on social media, then you'll be branded as, it's just like Burt Bledsoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
The goat farm.
Yeah. The goat farm guy.
Yeah, Burt Bledsoe. If you don't know him, look him up. He's also a part of MLSP, and he literally has a goat farm, and he talks about it. He says, he's like, when he first got started, he didn't have a goat farm because it was him and his wife's dream to have a goat farm. So when they finally developed this goat farm, everybody wanted to see the goats. So that's what he gave them. And it's the same type of thing. You just want to make sure that you're branding yourself.
Right. Well, with awesome content, of course.
You got to find it.
But that was his way of drawing people to him and piquing their interest and keeping them there.
And you got to have a passion behind your niche too, because that's what you're going to be talking about. That's when you're not gonna have to stumble and think what you're gonna say, because that's what you know. That's what your passion is. That's what you read about. That's what the books
you care about.
You read. You know, that's what you pay attention to. You know, is your niche. So that's all you got to find is just follow that passion, whatever it is, and make that your audience.
Right.
And then.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, they're talking about these celebrities, the attraction factor, like the name Justin Timberlake. What comes to your mind when that name is said?
I know different things for sure. I know. What's yours, Samantha?
Comedy.
Mine was he was a boy band singer, and I don't listen to boy bands, so it was that boy band. You know, we're probably about the same age.
Yeah. Well, he's about our age now, isn't he? My age. I don't know, but I don't know. When I think about him, I always think about his curly hair. So it's a brand in itself. His curly little hair, you know, like the Justin Timberlake hair. So
yeah. So what attraction marketing does for you is gives you the same type of attraction factor these celebrities do have. You know, just like Stephanie was saying, she thinks of his curly hair. Kelly thinks of the boy band. I think of the comedian. But after all of that, it's Justin Timberlake. It's not who he works with, who his labels are, or anything like that. It's Justin Timberlake. And we all love him. And even if he were to start juggling, we would want to go watch his juggling video. It's just part of the attraction marketing that we're
it's the value that he put out there that attracted you to him, whether it was, and that could be, you know, just like, and you're on here to run a business, so we're attracting people to our business, right? So you want to attract, you know, different people. Like you might have a group from Facebook, but you might have a completely different group from a LinkedIn list that you have. And it's different ways that you market it. They might know you from this way, your hot market, your friends know you're this way, but it can all tie into one thing, which is your name.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what attraction marketing does for you. Is it, you know, imagine being able to pick the people that you work with. Most of the people in network marketing go out and they try to find somebody with a pulse and, you know, $10 in their pocket or whatever it costs to get into your business. Yeah. And as long as you can get that sign up, they're good with that because they get the money or whatever. But with attraction marketing, the way it works is you actually get to pick who you want to work with. This is your business. You are the boss of your business, and you want to make sure you wouldn't just hire anyone off the streets. So why in network marketing do people think that that's okay?
And coming from my background, I was a golf course superintendent for 18 years, and we had to interview people just like that. If you're going to run a big multi-million-dollar golf course, you want people you can trust, people who's going to have the work ethic underneath of you. So in case that you're gone, nothing's going to happen. Right. It's all covered. You don't have to worry about it. And wouldn't it be great to start interviewing people who you want to work with on a daily basis? You know, right. You know, it's your choice. You can hire whoever you want to hire.
Yep. And that's what attraction marketing does for you. It literally brings people to you. So at that point, you know, you can get on the phone with them or talk to them however you want. And then you can decide, you know, maybe they're not a fit for your company because it is your company. And that's what we're trying to show you and build for you today with this attraction marketing.
Right.
So now that we know attraction marketing, how do we do it? And how do we brand ourselves? Well, the first thing is be you. It's your story. And, you know, I was on a webinar and Mark had said, I always mess up his last name, Lalande. Anyways, he said that it takes practice to be you. And I couldn't agree more because, you know, when you turn the camera on yourself or you sit down to write content, all of a sudden you want to become that, you know, that that professional behind the camera, and it's really hard to be you because because automatically as humans we're bred to basically be like, okay, now what we need to do is we need to stand up straight, we need to do this, we need to do this. And the truth is that being you is what it's all about. That's how you attract the people to you. That's how they remember who you are, is because of your flaws, because of, you know, whatever it is, loving horses or whatever the case may be. They're attracted to you because of that, because you're a mom, because you're, you know, a dad, or you love dogs. It doesn't matter. Goats.
And it's so easy today. It's so easy today with the technology that we have to be able to put yourself out there. I mean, with what they have out there now with the live Facebook feed that they got going on, there's a Periscope, all these live feeds. Watch some of these guys who's made it, who are successful, like your Gary Vaynerchuk's, your Ray Higdon's. Watch them do live presentations. And you just be yourself. And it's Gary Vaynerchuk. If you read some of his books.
Oh, we lost sound on you guys. Yeah, just to go off of that, if you guys want to write in the chat and make sure that you can still hear me as well. I know I've just lost Kelly and Stephanie. Oh, you guys coming back? Yeah, I lost you for a minute.
You hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Better?
Yes. So yeah, just like Kelly was saying, I mean, it's your story. You tell it. You know, don't go out and be the person, you know, who's getting 100 leads a day, unless you are the person who's getting 100 leads a day. Just tell your story. If it's only one lead that you got today, there's someone out there that has never generated that lead. So just make sure to always be you. Also work on mindset. Mindset is so key. When I first started with MLSP, I was not sure what mindset was. I was just kind of like, oh, the glass is half full. Okay, the glass is half full. I've always been a positive person. And it turns out that, you know, it's not just about, you know, knowing that the glass is half full and not half empty. It's actually developing your brain and believing and having a vision. You must have a vision to know where you're going in life and to keep going on that same track, because along the way you will have hiccups. We all do. You will have things that happen to you that, you know, you get weird off into the wrong direction and then you come back. So just make sure that you're working on your mindset every day. And if you are on this or listening to this, Kelly, Stephanie, and I all have ways to be able to connect you with mindset work and things like that. One thing that I love to tell people right off the bat is, if you have Netflix, you can watch the movie The Secret, and it will start making you understand where mindset is and how to go with your mindset. You guys back?
Yeah. We lost you. We lost your sound there for a minute. Then we just got you back.
We're back.
Yeah, it looks like Brenda could hear me. So, and then add value to the marketplace. How do you add value to the marketplace? You blog, you do videos, you have Facebook posts, whatever the case is, but you need to be bringing value. That is what the attraction marketing is all about. People go online for 3 different things. That's news, knowledge, and, oh gosh, what was the other one? News, knowledge, and entertainment. So as long as you're, you know, giving those 3 things that all people go online for, then you'll be able to show value and do things like that. So, and how do you get value? Read books, take courses, anything that you learn from here. Just the attraction marketing part, the first part that we talked about on how important it is to brand yourself and be the person who attracts people to you. I mean, that in itself, you could write a blog or do a video. So we could get into content all day, but that's a whole nother story. And then just be present on social media. Make sure that you're out there and you're building your audience every day. You want to make sure that you're building your audience and building your community. Anything else you guys have to add?
No, that's good. Next slide.
We're about
Just
half an
build
hour.
you ink,
Yep.
basically. So, well, we went through a conversation with somebody today with someone that's having some problems and had to make some changes, and she's like, some people are like, I'll go with you and I'll try whatever. So it's like, she's like, I can't believe they're following me. Like, I'm like, well, they trust in what you're doing. You know what I mean? So that's what this is all about, really.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
Then we got these people. So you're running a business. So you're gonna run a business without special tools. You just can't. You can't do it. You have to have. You have to have these. And right now, these are the type of tools that you're going to need. You're going to need a blog. You're going to need software that you can make capture pages and funnels that are editable. So you can put your name that's bringing you out there. You're going to have autoresponders, which are going to be able to talk to the thousands of people that you have on your list. And we're going to get into list building and why it's important to build a list. You're going to have a CRM, a customer relationship manager, to organize all of these leads, all these people that you're talking to. You're going to have up-to-date training on what's going on now in the marketplace. You got to have that in a daily
changes.
And the training that this community offers is off the charts, and we're going to get into that on the training part. It's unreal, and it goes along right with the community. You got to have a community that you can go to and talk to and trust and help lift each other up on a daily basis, because it's all in your mind, because this is a business and you're going to have to treat it like one.
Right.
Absolutely. And if we lost you at any point and you're like, oh my gosh, what is a capture page? What is an autoresponder? Don't worry. None of us knew what they were either when we started. We're going to teach you.
Yeah.
It took us 2 years to figure out how we tie all this together, and we're going to show you how to do that within a short period with us, and watch out, the sky's the limit.
That's right. So yeah, that's all you need in a business to promote. To make money.
Excellent. So we're going to go into, first, we're at customer relationship manager. Is that what we're doing first here? Yep. It's
sorry about that.
I don't have control, Samantha.
Yeah.
But a customer relationship manager, it's what it is. It's a software to manage the people that you're talking to, basically, on keep it simple, stupid. It's software that captures the leads that you get, the names, the emails, the conversations, the whatever you want to input in there, you can put there. And this thing holds it in one spot. This thing can send out mass emails. It can label all your leads, whether they're from different businesses. If you that you can have multiple businesses running out of the one CRM, which is pretty cool. If you have two couples that work and they're doing different things, and to be able to utilize the tools that this offers with it's unreal.
Well, heck, it gives you the ability, if you're having a party for yourself, you can write up your own capture page and be like, here's the RSVP, write your name, and you have it right into there.
Right.
You can use it for your personal use even. Same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's an amazing tool to be able to go through, and really this is where you keep all of your information as far as the customers and stuff goes. So any kind of alerts that you have or anything like that, you can put on. So if you call someone today and you leave them a message and you go, okay, I'll call them, you know, in 3 days or in a day and catch up with them, you know, how often is it that we end up forgetting, not getting back to them? I mean, it's all the time, because you have how many notebooks, you know, you've got the notebook of the webinars that you've been to, you've got all this stuff, and before you know it, you forget about, you know, John wanted me to call him back at the beginning of next month. I mean, how are you supposed to remember that without this software?
Yep. If you use it correctly at the right time of the day, where you're going to be able to bust out those phone calls that you need to make that day, because you're going to have a set schedule of your time during the day where you set aside for phone calls, and you open up your CRM and boom, 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 boom. These are right in the list. You go to the next one. You know, if they don't like you, then so what?
That was a no for the day.
Give me another no. Right, next, you're off the list. Let's keep building the list. And how are you going to get all those people? If you're wondering, you know, is it you know, just what who you meet off the street, at the gas station? You can input, you know, organic belly to belly people like that, but we're here to leverage our time, right? We don't want to be doing that all the time. That's why we're on. And you're going to need capture pages and funnels to capture people's information. And once you capture their information, it goes direct. And it goes right directly into your CRM. So and to be able to have the capture page in the funnel, to be able to edit it and put your information on it and put your videos on it. You can embed, like, you can thing on that page right there, editable, and you can change it to whatever. If it's a business that you're running, you can put the business name. If you have a coaching service, you know, you can put whatever you want to put there.
You can have right there, you could be talking about a cleaning service. For more information, put your email here and phone number. A cleaning service could be using this. It could be any.
We lost him again. Are you back?
Did you lose us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, basically the capture page and funnel, these are things that you can do in your back office. You can customize them to anything you want. So if you're in anti-aging, you can put in there, you know, 7 ways to stop aging from happening, and then those people are going to want that information, so they're going to put the email in, and at that point that email is going to go into your CRM. Then from there it's going to go into your autoresponder. Your autoresponder is your email list. We can hear you guys.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. They're just the dogs.
Okay.
Excuse us 1 second.
Life of working at home, right? So basically an autoresponder, you're going to have your capture page. Your capture page is going to capture your person's information. From that information, it's going to go into your CRM, where you can, at that point, write notes, do alerts, and things like that. Your autoresponder then comes into play where we were talking about being able to sell and sell and sell to your list. This is where you build your list. This is where your list becomes friends with you, you know, whether you talk to them on the phone, whether you never talk to them. If they're opening your emails, you are building a list with them. An autoresponder is like anything. We've all signed up for them. Heck, Papa John's won't even let you order pizza without signing up for them. But yet, once you're on Papa John's email list, all of a sudden, you're looking at Papa John's to find out as soon as you want to order pizza, because they offer 50% off when the Broncos win, and they always do. So
They
anyways,
always do.
sorry, if you're watching this years from now, it's Broncos just won the Super Bowl, so. Yeah, and Betty Crocker, you know, Old Navy, Dick's, you've seen it. They keep giving you emails, they keep giving you promotions and things like that. So this is very important in running your online business and succeeding for that multi-million-dollar business that you want. And of course, the blogging.
Exactly.
Blogging is like your home base, right, Kelly?
Right.
Blogging, there's two things that you own online: your blog and your list. Your blog is one of the most important you can have because it's your hub. It's where you put all your content that you're putting out there to put out to YouTube, to put out to Twitter. You put it on your blog first, and then from your blog it goes out to the different parties. And what MLSP here has to offer is unreal. I've never knew, if you don't know what blogging is, it's basically you're building a website. You're putting it all together. You're doing the graphics, you're doing everything. You're building it. And I went to school to grow grass. I had no clue how to really use a computer other than email and use Facebook. I knew how to do a little bit on Word. I didn't even know how to do a PowerPoint.
Oh my goodness, we lost them again. Yeah, so blogging is your home base. You definitely want to make sure that everything is coming back to your blog. This way, all the web and the spiders that come out into the internet come back to your blog and give you the backlinks and things like that. So your blog's a very, very important feature that you have. Plus, the blog is the only thing that you own. If you're doing, you know, YouTube content, you don't own that. YouTube can shut down your channel at any point in time. The blog you own. So you're going to need a community as well inside of the business. The community is huge when it comes to support and things like that. As you guys know, if, you know, maybe you have an upline who's doing great and helping you out, and that's awesome, good for you. You're 1 in a million, because most people don't. So, you know, a community is so important when it comes to building. And over here I have on the top is a blog that MLSP actually allows you to take any content from there and post it anywhere. And then if the person comes back to this blog, this is not the blog that you own through MLSP. This is a completely different blog. This is MLSP's blog, but you have an account with them. So anything that you share off of that our community put out, such as, you know, Ray Higdon and Diane Hockman and all these big, huge leaders put out this content, you get to share it. And then if they come back and read it off of this blog and they sign up or they even opt in, it becomes your lead. So
Right.
That's pretty amazing to have those kind of leaders behind you.
Right. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, you guys keep going in and out. It's like there's a short or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It'll all get better.
Sorry about the dogs. The kid came home and let them all loose, running around.
Oh, you're fine. And then this over here on the right-hand side, I just took a big screenshot. This actually happened today, of somebody who came into the MLSP community, which is a closed community only for members, and asked, you know, I have a friend in a roofing business. Would he be able to target leads through MLSP? This right here is Brian Finale. This is the co-founder of MLSP answering that. Right underneath it, right underneath that is Rob Four. He is a multi-million-dollar guy who is SEO all the way, which is search engine optimization.
Just Google any of their names and read about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and not even that. He
So Rob Four, as you can see right there, he literally breaks down. If you can read this, he is breaking down exactly how to sell MLSP to that person. And literally, I mean, at the end, he's like, and if this doesn't work for him, then, you know, charge him $5,000 to do it for him. it's absolutely amazing the amount of professionals that you have on your back 24/7 who come into this community and answer questions for you. However, the main reason that I got into MLSP is the training. When I first started in January of 2014, I really wanted training. I wanted training on social media marketing. I wanted training on how to be a leader, how to step up. I knew that if I wanted to take a team and make $1 million inside of the network marketing business, I had to become the leader. And
when we
find
signed,
where the leaders hang out.
When we signed up, about the system that we found, and then once we got in there, and I'm like, Steph, look at all this training they got in the back. It tells you how to market yourself on Facebook. Well, no wonder I was thrown in Facebook jail that many times. So, after we started, watching the Facebook thing.
Yeah.
I was spamming people.
Yeah.
I was a spammer, just like maybe you
someone might be doing right now that they don't realize.
Right. And the training, it's just they even got a whole schedule for you. You know what I mean? Of training.
Yeah, I just jumped into my back office real fast to show you guys exactly the training. I mean, if you go into your back office and you go under.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's the whole training down.
Yeah. So you go into marketing. Oh, they kick you out all the time when you're not in there very often.
Oh, they're super secure.
Yeah, they're super secure. So when you go back here, this is all the training. So what you do is you come in, you pick one strategy, and you run with it. And you can see all the different strategies that there are to choose from. I mean, look, we just got this one today, Facebook Live. Not only that, but if you go over here and you go into training library, this is 6 years or 7 years? 7 years.
Wow.
7 years worth of training. As you can see right here, all of these trainings, marketing strategies, 445. Okay, so you can come in here and you can, let's say you're a Twitter, you're going for Twitter. Look at all of these Twitters trainings.
All the training.
I mean, this is hours and hours and hours of multi-million-dollar people giving you advice and training. This is so big. When Kelly, Stephanie, and I joined MLSP, 2 years for me, a little under for them, we literally had only the training. We had some capture pages that we could send out.
But they weren't all edible like they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
what it is now.
Now we have blogs. See right here, this is your blog. So you don't have to worry about going anywhere else. And then as soon as you get into your blog,
it goes right to your WordPress blog. They give you a WordPress platform with paid plugins. It's just to have the paid plugins that I mean, just look right there. We're getting, for a limited time only, 50% off for Opt-in Monster. You're not going to find that anywhere else.
Yeah, when I started blogging, back in July of last year, before sites came out with MLSP, I was struggling. I had no idea what I was doing. I literally dreaded going into my blog, and now it's like 3 steps and you're up. Plus, look at this. This is a training library in the back that shows you exactly how to do everything.
Yeah, some of the videos are like 17 seconds.
Yeah, just go through. I watched every single video on that. I mean, it was pretty cool because we went to Live the Dream 6. So we got the sites really before anybody, because the ones that went to the live event, which I encourage you to get your tickets and go, because I mean it'll change your life. But we got to play with it, and we were like the beta, and I went through. They wanted us to go through it, so to see if there was any mistakes that they might have not have caught or whatever. And I found if you scroll down a little bit. Samantha, so you can see all the videos where it says all that. There was one of the where, you know, the visual editor where it says hyperlinks. I think it was one of those where it didn't go to the right video. They went to the same one before it, and they didn't have it all. It wasn't
Somehow
right.
it wasn't
So
pointed right.
I got on you get into a Facebook group that they invite you in, and you know, it's all, everybody's talking about the blogs and everything, and you know, talking to the James finale. Hey, this video isn't working. Is it? You guys might want to check that out. And they're like, oh, thanks, man. You know, just we basically help them launch this sites thing. So
yeah. Well, we're like the beta
test. We're the first ones to get it.
So
yeah, and Samantha's also been involved in a beta rollout. Last year, we all got the CRM, which we didn't have before.
Yeah.
Which is just, it's priceless. Okay, going out and trying to get that, which is a whole other deal.
And I built, just watching those videos. Watching all those videos. I built my blog within a weekend, which took Stephanie, and did it. We hired someone to help us, and it was $400 later and 45 days later to what we got and what I got in a weekend.
Yeah, and then I crashed it all out.
And didn't know how to get it back.
And I know Samantha paid somebody to set hers up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Now you got this. Woo! We're spoiled now.
We're spoiled.
Yes. So all the costs involved for doing business online, the way we're telling you to do business online, your autoresponder is going to cost you $19.99 a month for a 500-person list. Yep. Your CRM is going to cost you $300 a month. Your sales funnel is $47 per funnel. You guys did that before we got it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is per funnel, plus you don't know if it's actually going to convert leads. So any change that you want to do to a sales funnel that someone else has done for you is going to cost you every time you do it.
Yeah, because they have to spend their time.
And that's another thing that's cool about the funnel, making the sales funnels that we have with Funnelizer. If you have to go in and edit it, it goes to, you don't have to go change it everywhere else. It automatically changes it. It's instant.
Yeah. Say you posted it to Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else, and you're like, what did I do?
Or if
you just go in the back office, you change it, and it updates throughout. It's not a link that is just has to be changed out.
Right.
So
which is so cool.
They spelled my name wrong. You know. You don't have to go change everything.
Right.
Hey, I did do that once.
or if you put the wrong date for an event that you something, you know, and you're like, oh, I just sent it out to all those people, and okay, well, I'll just change it right now. Boom. When they open it, it's already changed.
Yep. Yep. And then you got your blog. $500 a month is basically, I think, lowballing it for what MLSP gives you as far as plugins and SEO goes. You know, just like we talked earlier with Rob, he actually was the one who set up the blogs for the whole system. So this is a multi-million-dollar guy who's already mastered search engine optimization, and he's come in and made sure that you have all the plugins and that part handled for you. So instead of being frustrated and trying to figure out, going to YouTube every second to try to figure out how to get more traffic, you're automatically plugged in through MLSP.
And that's how they built this sites thing, is they went to the top bloggers. I mean, your Rob Forrest, your Ray Higgins. What plugins are you guys? Which one's working and why? Well, you know, they're running multi-million-dollar blogs. They know what's working. And that's the plugins that they went with. They got with the best that did it, and it's priceless.
Yeah, and that's you know, training. You guys saw that. You can testify to how much training's back there. I mean, it's literally called Mastery because you're getting your Mastery membership. Yeah. But the community, just like Kelly was saying, the community is priceless. You're not only getting answers from the top leaders and top earners, but you're also having them develop your software for you.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. So doing this outside of MLSP would probably cost you about $2,500 a month.
At
Through
least.
MLS.
Depending. I mean, depending on how big your business gets, it gets insane. So.
And then you're dealing with logging into all these different companies and all this different stuff. This is all under one roof. Your autoresponders done for you with done for you emails, so you don't even have to worry about, you know, if you're on this and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to email anyone, right. Which believe me, I know that feeling because I struggled with my autoresponder for over 6 months. I was like, no, I don't have anything. I want to, you know, and that's again part of the mindset.
And another thing what's cool about that, well, it just hit me. I just thought of it, and you know, it's just like this, that we're doing this webinar and it's the same, but we're coming up with new things with your autoresponders, and it goes into your the autoresponders. They're pre-done. The copy's done for you. So if you aren't sure about your copy, how to write an email, it's all done for you. And if you keep it and you start reading those and reading those and reading those, you're going to start writing just like you're reading.
Right.
Yep.
So read the emails that are provided for you, done by copy that they know that works.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
Get the same language.
Yep. And then you got your CRM included. Guys, this is one of the most amazing features of the whole situation. I'm telling you, the CRM has taken my business into a whole nother level by itself. So you have the CRM, you have your sales funnels, you have your blog already done for you. I literally had a member come in 24 hours ago. She didn't know anything. She just was like, I want to start a blog. I said, okay, I'll help you out, because what I'll do, and it's the same thing that we'll do for you guys tonight as well. I made her a banner, and I'm telling you, 24 hours later, this girl had her blog set up, her beautiful banner up there, branding her, and she was ready to go.
Yep.
It was absolutely, I just couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, it is crazy that someone who has no idea can come in here and have a blog set up within 24 hours.
Yeah. And
it could have been even less than that, because the training that you go through, I mean, it's 3 steps and you're up and running, but I was just absolutely amazed. I think she's come so far in 24 hours.
Well,
and then
24 hours is quick when it comes to anything.
Yeah.
Online, at least when it comes to me.
Right.
And then think of how much she saved not paying someone to set up her blog like you and I did.
Right. And plus she's learning how her blog works. So if something, you know, a question comes up, then
she knows how to answer.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And then once again, the training, the community, and then, you know, we haven't even touched on the fact that it's an affiliate program that makes you $100 a month per mastery member that you bring in. So if you bring in 5 mastery members, and MLSP is something that you can offer as a secondary, or, you know, I offer it as a first, because I usually run into people who are already in businesses and are already passionate about their business. So I, you know, automatically offer the MLSP because I've watched people's business blossom. I've had so many people just so happy that they were brought into MLSP, and you know, and you're making $100 a month. That's no small change, you know, that can add up fast, guys. And then on top of that, you have 100% profit products from these same top earners that we were talking about before. So these same Ray Higdons and things like that, these people who are already known, you go out there and you say, hey, listen, I have Ray Higdon's, you know, 3-minute expert for sale, and the next thing you know, your list is buying this from you, and you're making 100% profit while you sleep.
Right.
It's absolutely amazing. And, you know, you can get in. You don't have, you know, get in. Test the waters for yourself. It's a $10 trial for 10 days. Get in. When I first found MLSP, and this goes to show you like mindset and how important mindset is to get through. When I first joined MLSP, I took that 10-day trial, and I thought, I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna learn as much as I can in 10 days, and then I'm gonna get out. Well, it turns out that there's a lot more back there that makes you stay. So, you know, you can always take that trial, 10-day trial as well. And there is another membership as well. You can talk to whoever invited you here tonight about the other membership at $49.99 as well. We definitely recommend the $149.99. It's the place to be. It's the place where you're going to master your marketing. But I also,
yeah, you're going to benefit.
Yeah, but you still get a lot with that $49.99 as well. So just talk to whoever invited you here about that as well. And Stephanie, this is you. A little bit of questions that a lot of people have asked us over the years, and we're going to answer them all for you right now.
That's right. So, will MLSP generate me leads? Is it a system that I just go and put my information in there and it's going to get me leads? Because it is kind of difficult to understand what exactly all of this is going to do for you. It'll teach you how to generate your own leads. It generates leads when you follow the steps involved. You pick a strategy and work it. So, Samantha showed you in the back end where all the trainings are, and it shows you exactly all the different kinds of strategies. So you just pick it and you work on it, and then you just work on it until you are getting leads consistently on it before you even go try to focus on something else, because it's just going to detract you from one place to the other.
You'll have too much information going into your brain to even get anything done. So just focus on one thing, whether it's Facebook or whether it's YouTube or video marketing or LinkedIn. Find one thing and run with it for 90 days.
Yes. So
at least 90 days.
Yeah. It just gives you everything you need in the training and the mindset behind it to help you generate those leads and then work those leads. Because once you get them, you have to, do something with them as well.
Right.
You have to get into that CRM.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Start writing notes.
I don't want to work. I want to be famous. Yeah, well, everybody, even if they're famous, basically has worked to a degree, unless it's some sort of, I don't know, a Paris Hilton. But I think she even works to a point, because you can't look like that good all the time without working. Haha, just kidding. Anyway, can it make me famous? It's all kind of in how you want and how you define famous. It's important to expose your brand. MLSP isn't going to make you famous or infamous, but you'll receive the education platform to, put yourself out there and get people attracted to what you want people attracted for. So famous in your own, whatever it is that you want to be famous for. That's the other thing is, getting into MLSP, you're really going to start, you're going to find yourself, and why you want to be famous is one of the things that you're going to want to be digging deep into. So that's awesome. Yeah. So, and then I'm with a network marketing company. Is MLSP and MLM? No. MLSP is an educational platform with the set of tools, and it does have the affiliate program, which we've talked about. You do make money. So basically, when you bring someone in, you make a referral off of them. So you can make $100 off of their mastery membership every single month. And then also you have the trainings in the back end. And as long as you're a mastery member, you make 100% profit off of those trainings in the back end. So there are paid trainings in the back end that take you very, very deep. And those you will get a profit off of if someone you bring in MLSP purchases those as well. So
Absolutely.
Awesome. And you didn't even have to do the trainings. Okay, this one is a hard one to wrap my head around. So how do I use MLSP to put people in my network marketing business? Well, we'll start off if they're already in MLSP, if you've gotten them into MLSP, they'll see your opportunity in the back office. There's a place for you to be able to show it and give trainings on it and do whatever it is that you do. It's available for them to see. But once if you're just using it to build your own business, you're going to learn how to do lead conversion and create ways to get your own leads for your business.
This one here, you know, how do you get people in your network? There was a wake-up call that Steve Kripta did the other day. It says,
Oh, yeah.
what do I say to my leads? And they're leads, okay? They're leads for anything. Whatever they come into, as soon as you get them on the phone, they're a lead, but you want to bring them into your primary business? Do you want to introduce them to MLSP? Do you have a coaching service? Do you have, what kind of a lead are they? You have to find out what kind of the lead they are. So it's when you call them and talk to them is when you're going to know whether you're going to go to your opportunity or if you're going to go to MLSP. If they're happy in their network marketing company, they've been there for 10 years and they just want to make it better, they're not going to jump sides to go to your opportunity that you have, but they want to make their business that they have better. So that's where you have MLSP to offer them.
Right.
Or you could have, you know, that one person who's that MLM rock star who you want on your team, who just builds a team like crazy, and he's been in so many different network marketing companies. He's just not happy, hasn't found anything right. Do you have anything going on? Well, instead of throwing him down MLSP, if you have an opportunity, there's your chance to give him your opportunity.
Right.
And it's all feeling out that lead when you get on the phone. You have to get on the phone.
So, and I think Samantha also touched on this, that a lot of the people she talks to, they're already in a company, they're happy with their company, so naturally she just offers them MLSP to grow their business. So, yeah. So you can use the tools from MLSP to, you know, use the tools for your product. Oh yeah, and what do you mean you can make money with MLSP? I already touched on this a little bit. So it's an affiliate program, and it provides the services and trainings, and you make a referral off of each person who's using those services or buying the trainings. So basically, that's your way of making a residual income off of your membership too.
Right, month after month. You know we want the system. We need the system to run our business, and Samantha gets that $100 each month that we,
right? You
know, $149 each month goes out of our checking account, and Samantha gets $100 right there. It's as simple as that.
All right, I'm gonna come back.
Paying it either.
No.
Because it's worth every
dime,
penny. So why not share it with someone else and have them help pay your bills?
That's right. Well, awesome, guys. I hope, does anybody have any questions? I hope we kind of covered everything. It's, you know, like we said, the reason that we have decided to do this webinar, one is to teach you guys really how the business works, because I think that so many people out there struggle. You know, somebody tells you, hey, go make a list of 50 people, and at that point, go get them, you know, just like, go get them, Tiger, you know, and you're like, oh, hey, Mom.
Mommy.
Yeah. Hey, sister, I know you don't have any time, but, you know, after all those people are gone, what do you do? And you can go online and you can get, you know, working on Facebook and stuff like that. But the truth is that you're going to leave money on the table. You're going to leave money on the table because, one, you don't have anything to offer them other than your business. Two, you're not getting them on a list. You're not keeping in front of them. You know, so many people will not decide that they want to do it today, but 6 months from today, you know, they're like, oh man, who was that girl that I talked to a while back? She had that one. No. Yeah. You need to brand yourself as that person, and you need to be in their face all the time. You need them on that list, so that you're constantly telling them who you are, constantly giving them value, constantly building them and growing them. That's what this industry is all about. That's why I love the industry, why I'm in the industry is, you know, the main two reasons: helping people and helping myself become a better person.
That's right.
So, you know, I mean, you can definitely work this business, but you're not, you know, there's a possibility that you're not going to be here in 5 years without building this list and keeping yourself selling to the list, and that relationship building, and having somewhere to know who they are, having an alert to tell you, hey, it's, you know, so-and-so's birthday, and she told you to call her after her birthday, so say happy birthday and find out where she's at, you know.
And it's all about building an audience and building your
Right.
list. I mean, like take some examples of our leaders that are in here now. They've been in it for like 15 some years, since the beginning of MLSP in 2008, 2009. So they've been in this attraction marketing for that, and to be able to sit down and write one email to your list and make over $30,000 with one email.
Yeah.
To your list that you've been talking to and building to for the past 8 years. I mean, think about your future. I mean, if you're going into a career, once you become that boss or that CEO, I mean, you have to put all that work into it to get there. So take this serious. I mean, what are your goals? What are your dreams of your business in 10 years from now? What's your list going to look like when you hit that one email, you know, that you're going to offer them a product that you made because you learned how to do it, because you came to this community, and that's what made you you. I mean, you got to train your brain and come so you get the real you to come out, and attract the people that you want to work with.
Right.
And for to be able to not, you know, this isn't no, what do you want to call it? You know, it's not, everybody's not going to make $30,000 in one email, but it's possible.
When you put the work into it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. The truth is that the future is here. The top earners have come through. They're still here. They still do trainings. They still, you know, MLSP continues to get better. 2 years ago, we started, and we didn't have the blog. The blog just came out in November. The CRM came out somewhere in between that. And then the funnelizer came out at Live the Dream 5.
Brian just posted today?
Huh?
You see what Brian just posted today? For those who go to Live the Dream 7?
No.
Coaching. They're going to have coaching, something to do with coaching, and the first coach is Todd Schromer.
Oh, nice. I saw the meditation guys too. That's cool.
Going to have something to do with coaching.
Very cool.
That Live the Dream 7 attendees are going to be able to play with and get.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. I'm like, yay!
I mean, it's all about bettering yourself, and what a way to actually, you know, you get caught up in the daily grind when you're like in a regular job. You get up, you got to go to work all day long. You do the same thing. You come home, you do the same thing. There's nothing changes. But with this, the possibilities are whatever you want to create. I mean, it's,
yeah.
And yeah, that's where the funnel and all that stuff come into play, is you can do anything you want. I mean, the more and more you get into this mindset, and the more and more you develop yourself for success, the more and more ideas that are going to come to you, and the more and more things that you're going to be able to do with your business. And that's the whole point of the network marketing. You know, you can't just leave it up to one company to do everything for you. This is your business. This is your empire. You want to be able to make sure that, you know, when someone comes to you and says, hey, I heard that, you know, where do you get your autoresponder? You either have MLSP to offer them, Or if they're not interested in MLSP, then you become an affiliate program. You know, you become an affiliate with the AWeber as well, and then you have that. You know, I mean, branding yourself.
In a month from AWeber, you know.
Yeah, branding yourself allows you to be able to help people in the home business industry grow and succeed, plus build your business along the way.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Does anybody have any questions? We'll probably be wrapping this up here shortly, and I want to make sure that if you have any questions, we answer them for you. Whoever sent you to this webinar, get back with them. They can get you in touch with some mindset or the link to be able to get started on your 10-day trial, which is totally worth it. It's $10. Don't go to McDonald's. I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's $10. Think of it like I did when I got started 2 years ago. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna get my $10 worth of training and I'm gonna get out.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna see what the community is all about, and you'll stay.
Yeah, I don't even think we made it through our trial. We just got it.
Well, I think
we?
Well, we parked it. I think.
Yeah, you guys parked for a little bit.
Oh yeah, we did
it.
park it.
We parked it, and I had to think about it. And ponder it. Is this? You know, this is. Yeah.
That is.
That's it. Let's do it.
That's like April and Matt. They had their thing parked for like 5 years over there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, they were paying $10 a month. Yeah.
Yeah, they came in under Brian, like when Brian first started or something, and then they parked it because April, you know, just didn't have the mindset and was kind of the non-supported wife.
Yeah.
And then when they decided to come back in, now they're L3 leaders inside there and rocking.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just goes to show it is definitely the place to be.
And that's what it's about. I mean, do the math, do the numbers. $100. How much do you want to make? That's how many people you have to help.
Yep.
And then once you start helping people, it's not about the money. It's about actually helping people succeed and watching their lives change.
Yeah.
When you get somebody, one of your teammates that you signed up and you watch them go across the screen.
Absolutely. And that's the thing is that even if you have a team right now that you're working with, think of how this can help your team. Not only if they join underneath you, but if they join you, if you're giving them the advice that you get and the learning that you get from MLSP, you can only put them into profit. And the only way to keep your team around is to put them into profit immediately. So you need the knowledge to be able to do that. And then when you give them the knowledge and they see you, they're going to go, where'd you get, you know, how did you do this?
Right. And
then you can bring your team over to MLSP as well.
Right. We have a question. What does it mean by to park it?
You guys can answer that. You guys parked.
Well, it's you know, if you something comes up or if you don't want to lose all the information that you have in the back end,
and you're not going to be able to pay for it that month.
And once you go through the startup, and once you sign up, there's a start here button, and it takes you video by video how to set up the whole system so it works for you. Putting your Facebook URLs in with it, all your stuff that ties you to you. And it takes, you know, it's going to take you a little bit to go through those videos and set your thing up, and you don't want to lose that. So you can park it. So instead of paying the whole $149, you can move it to park, and you just pay $10.
And now utilizing the system, though.
Maybe you can't utilize the system, though.
Well, you can still get your recordings, right, of the webinars and stuff?
You can still get some stuff you can still get and go back to trainings and all that. You can still go on and look at and use and everything. You just won't get your website, your links.
Yeah. So there's always, you know, MLSP is not a contract. One, you can come in and you can change your membership at any time. 2, you can cancel at any time. And 3, you can park it. So, you know, life does happen, and sometimes you might need to, you know, put the thing on park. But just like, you know, if you get in and you see that value that MLSP has to offer, you're never going to want to leave. I mean,
Well, even just getting to be around everybody and the mindset
oh,
It's worth it. Just the wake up calls alone
free
are
stuff.
worth $149 a month.
I know, right?
Just the wake up calls. I mean,
I know.
and plus they're recorded.
Yeah.
You know, in case everybody's lives are busy. I mean, right now I can't listen to it live. I got to listen to the recordings. So if you're thinking, well, man, I got a job, how can I do this? Well, all the webinars, all the live webinars that are all week long are all recorded. If you're a mastery member, you can go back and watch them.
Yeah, and you can also, to your benefit for being here tonight, you can go to either one of our websites or our blogs, and you can watch the recording there as well. Of all, or listen to the recordings as well at either one of our blogs.
Right. We have the ability to share it with you.
Yes.
So.
Yes, yes. So if you want to just go check out and listen to one just to see, but like I said, just get back to whoever brought you here tonight and get with them, because we're not only here for us, but we're also here for our team members. So if you were invited here by another, somebody who's not doing the webinar right now or whatever, make sure to get back to whoever sent you here, because they're most likely part of our team or whatever. So make sure to get back to them and thank them for exposing you to this, because it's an amazing thing.
Right. Yes, please.
You're in the right spot.
You are in the right spot. So, okay, so if there's no more questions, do you see any more questions, Stephanie?
Nope.
Perfect. All right, well, if there's no more questions, then we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and let us know. You can get a hold of us anywhere, and we can answer any questions for you if you have any that come up tonight.
And don't forget, tell all your friends that we do this every single Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So if you're like, you see somebody say, you got to check this webinar out, if you want to come learn
And come back.
And come back and give us feedback.
Yes,
let us know what you want. Is it what we're giving you? Is it enough value to make you pull out your card and say, yes, I'm in? That's what it's all about.
Yep. Is there another question? Do you see one?
Nope. We're all good.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, just like Kelly said, definitely, bring people back here. If you got a team member and you're not even part of MLSP or whatever, you can always send them our way, and, we can get them going for you and things like that.
That's right.
So, all right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. It has been a blast being here with you guys. I hope you learned a lot. And if you did, if you're watching this after the webinar is live and you're watching it on either one of our YouTube channels, you can go ahead and subscribe. And you can also find a link below this to MLSP as well. So make sure, if you are interested in finding out more about MLSP, to click the link below. And we will see you on the next one.
Right.
Bye for now.
Bye.